Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special Saturday night session where I'm coming back on just to finish up the free readings that I did not get to. I got through a bunch of them, but I still had about maybe 7, 8 left. So I wanted to come on to finish those out. So that's what we're going to do. You'll see there's no chat in this session. I'm not taking any new requests. I will be back tomorrow morning and Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time for more free readings. So you can join me then for any new questions. After I'm done, I will post a note, a comment with the order in which these readings were completed. So if your name isn't here, then I did complete it in the earlier session after I'm done here. So, and real quick, just the names. So we've got Infinity, Anne Jenkin. I actually did your question in my second session this morning. I'll put the link in the description box next to your name if you happen to watch this video. And then JJJ, Day Sturgis, Lovely Lovey, Basit Shabazz. Hopefully I didn't murder that too bad. Livier Vergara and Carmel Damon. Sorry, I just noticed what was misspelled here. And then Ishan and Swabru Bobby. So those will be the ones in this session. All right. So, and I'll put the order again in the notes here in a moment. All right, so Infinity, this was your free question. So thank you for your multiple donations today. Greatly appreciate those. You want to know, did you have any positive impact on the Virgo or mostly negative or neutral? So what impact did you have on them? Well, you got the King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So you've got this past life connection. So you guys have been in each other's life on purpose, off and on in different lifetimes. And the King of Pentacles does show, about abundance and fulfillment and great impact. So you did impact them. I feel like you really we don't understand the impact we have on each other because of the mirror that we are. We never know what someone sees when they look at us. We only know what we're experiencing, what we think they're experiencing, but everything's about the mirror, right? As you say, if you're a mirror, you only see someone looking at you, but you don't see the reflection because you are the mirror, right? So if a monkey is looking at you, they see a monkey, even though you're not a monkey. A lion sees a lion, a giraffe sees a giraffe. We don't know, right? But with these cards, the King of Pentacles, it does show mainly some grounding with this earth energy, and feelings of worth. So I have a feeling like you make a lot of people make it easier for them to see that, I am worth something because of how you care for people. And I feel like you might go out of your way to make people realize that they are important in different ways and how you express yourself. But I definitely feel like that kind of energy that's coming in here. So, they definitely, them being a Virgo, they get in their head a lot. And I feel like you kind of grounded them, snap out of it. Maybe, I don't know. Like Cher and was that Moonlight, Moon Knight, something Moon, with Cher. But anyway, but that's what's coming in Infinity. I feel like you did have that impact. So there you go. Many blessings. And then Anne Jenkin, like I did answer. I feel like, and unless you are asking more about a relationship between two people, I don't remember the names, but I know when you asked what's the true relationship between, I did answer that. Like I said, down in the description box of the video here. If you look next to your name, I'll have see video, blah, blah, blah. It'll list, I'll have a pinned comment in that one listing the order. And I think you're like 7th from the end, but you can kind of see where you're at. So you can find your reading quickly that way as well. And if it was someone else that you were asking about, my apologies. I thought I had already answered it. All right. And then JJJ, you want to know, will your 10K return plan from Fury be successful? Of course, I'm not, disclaimer, I'm not a financial consultant. This is Tarot's designed for entertainment purposes. So always everyone makes their own decisions around finances and everything else. So disclaimer made, right? So will it? Well, you've got the Four of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is about abundance and birth and harvest. So I would feel like that is like a nudge towards success. And with the Four of Swords, that's about peace of mind and mental stability. So I like that. I just feel like there's, when we're looking at the plan, with the Four of Swords, the reason why they have peace of mind is they're really looking at their fears and expectations, but they're looking at things from a higher perspective, stepping back, make sure that you're even asking spirit, show me if there's something that can be improved in this plan. Because that Ace of Swords that someone normally sleeps on in the Four of Swords is connecting to higher truth. So asking spirit, is there anything more that I could see and adjust to make this even more successful? They will answer you. You just have to ask of your own free will. And the extent that it's successful, I feel, is pivoting on that. Like it'll be successful, but it can be even more successful if you step back and look at things differently and ask for their support. Because I feel like they'll point something out and like, oh, if I adjust that, even more successful. That's kind of what I'm feeling coming in. So hopefully that helps, JJJ. That's what they have for you. So many blessings to you. And then Day Sturgis, you are up and you wanted a week reading. So for the next week, you've got the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So two sevens. Seven of Wands is about, standing your ground, not needing to defend yourself, but not asking permission to shine, not dimming your light for anyone. And the Seven of Cups, for some reason, both of this is coming through about power of choice. I love the design of this card here. It's just like you're standing on top of these Seven of Cups, like they're standing on top of this hill. And it's like standing on top of your emotions, and you're deciding, what is it that I want to do? And what is it that I want to feel? It just feels like there's this, seven's the number of spirituality and connection. And I just feel like this next week, you have a great opportunity to just really go, I wonder what, unfolds here. I wonder, um, what I pursue, what I want to do, where I want to head. I just feel like there's this standing on a summit going, what do I want? And I can achieve whatever I want, kind of energy coming in. Seven's really standing out. Let's see, next week, what days add up to seven? The 25th, the 24th, not 24th. I don't know how to add. The 25th, that's pretty much it, right? 2 plus 5 is 7. So next week, let's see. I know I'm not talking like I'm looking at my calendar over here is what I'm looking at. The 25th is Thursday. So I feel like Thursday is a big day. The 7th, 7, 7, 2 plus 5 is 7. So I feel like that's a big day with these coming in here. You really just have ability to really stand up and look and um, not feel like you have to defend, but you're choosing something significant coming up on Thursday. So I like that for you at Day Sturgis, and that's what they have. So many blessings. And lovely Lovey, hey. So a general reading, please, and thanks. You are welcome. So let's take a look here. Wow, you got the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So Three of Cups is joy and celebration. And the Six of Pentacles is like this balancing energy that's coming in the outside world where there's this equal giving and receiving, or that you have a lot and you're able to give. This joy and celebration, I just feel like it's this energy coming in. I just feel like there's going to be a significant, it doesn't have to be a windfall of money. It feels like abundance coming in that just sparks some joy and some gatherings. With this Three of Cups too is about your tribe. And I just feel like there's this, gathering that just brings such joy and that you just feel so overflowing in many ways where you just feel you're able to give to others too. But it just feels like this wonderful feeling of togetherness and joy and celebration. Um, but I just feel like you're not used to feeling like you're being given to, and I feel like there is this energy of being given to you to where you just feel like, wow, the world is full and overflowing. And I like that for you. So that's what they have coming in here: joyful, equal giving, but where you are receiving for a change and you're filling up and overflowing because you just feel like you're on top of the world. So I like that for you, Lovey. And that's what they have. So many blessings to you. And then Basit Shabazz. Am I saying that correct? I apologize. I'm probably murdering that. So my apologies. You want to know, is Zoya Fatima, are they talking to her family about you this year? All right, let's take a look here and see what they have coming in. You know, I don't know. They got the Hierophant, which the Hierophant is like getting to know their true selves and their higher self, drawing them up to try to see things clearly. This Knight of Wands is more of this movement. I don't feel like there's a lot of talk there. I feel like they're very much in this inner place trying to find things, but they're also in this, it just feels like this fire because the Knight of Wands is the horse on fire, and it's about a lot of movement, a lot of go, 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 and almost urgency, and they're urgently trying to figure out who they are, what they want, what's their capital T truth, because I feel like there's a lot of decisions that are coming up. They're being pressured, but they're trying to find, what do I want? I don't want to. It's like they're saying to everyone else, I don't want to hear what you have to say. I got to figure this out for me. And so I don't feel like they're focused on really other people right now. I feel like they're so focused on them that they're not talking and communicating a lot about other people or other situations. They're just trying to figure out what they're wanting with their life, if that makes sense. So that's what's coming in for you, Basit. So many blessings to you. And then Livier Vergara, you are up. I think I spelled your name right here. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So you'd like to know what's in the future for you in love. Let's take a look here. You know, we do have here, we've got the magician, which the magician here is about whatever you focus your energy on is what grows and expands. And if you're focusing on fears of not finding love with this Nine of Swords, that's what's growing, right? So this is a good combo because it is that your fears are being brought up so that you can face them, because the more you've been focusing on, what if I don't find love? What if someone doesn't come to me? What if someone does and they leave? You have all these supposed tos and shoulds and need tos and have tos and musts that are just all in here. And there's this clarity that's coming in for you because the nine is the ends of these fears, and you're like getting to the root, you're letting them go. And then your magician allows you to focus on gratitude. Because if you focus on wanting and missing and fearing and all that, we draw the fears to us. We repel things out of our life. We push things away that we feel we're missing and wanting because our energy tells the universe, I enjoy missing. I enjoy wanting. So don't bring me what I'm missing and wanting, because then my missing and wanting stops. Well, that's the change of energy. We start on gratitude for the love we've have had, for the love that they're bringing us, for trusting, being able to trust spirit that they're going to bring the perfect person in the perfect way, in the perfect timing. And all of this change of energy is what allows it to come in. But I feel like kind of right now, the fear is repelling love away till you really look at those and transform them and change that energy. So that's what's happening right now, Olivier. Hopefully that makes sense. That's what they have coming in for you. So many blessings to you. And then Carmel Damon, you want to know, did DL spend time romantically with the girl that you disliked yesterday. All right, let's take a look here and see what we've got coming in here. So, you know, we do have the uh, Seven of Swords is the deceiver, the cheater, the, you know, it's that kind of energy that comes in here. And the Nine of Cups is about emotional dreams come true, kind of energy coming in here. So, it would seem like here with this the Seven of Swords coming up in here, it's like, yeah, I feel like there is this they thought they were, they're trying to find their dream come true with the Nine of Cups, but, you know, they're looking in the wrong place because they can only find that in here. They need to fill up in here, and because of this, you know, belief they have, they deceiving themselves, so they deceive others because they think, well, I am going to find this filling and fulfillment of my emotional fulfillment out here. And if this person doesn't give it, it must be this person. Nope, then it must be them. Nope, must be them. Maybe it's all of them together that bring it because they're not feeling emotionally satisfied because they're not looking in here. They're looking out here. So it does feel like with the Seven of Swords, I normally don't read it as the deceiver and the liar and the deceptor, but it just feels that way with this question here. So I'm sorry, Carmel, but I do feel like that's that they did spend some time because they're looking for love in all the wrong places, as the song goes, and they're not going to find happiness till they turn in here. So they're blaming everyone else for not fulfilling them at this time. So right. So that's what's coming in, Carmel. So many blessings to you. Hang in there. Right. And then we have Ishan. Hello, hello. So you want to know, your girlfriend's been completely ghosting you for the last 2 weeks after a fight. Will you come back? Will she come back to talk in upcoming week or till when? Let's take a look here. You know, we've got here Eight of Cups, which is this one here. And Eight of Cups is about walking away from emotions and relationships that don't serve anymore. And the Eight of Wands is fast movement and fiery, energy that comes in here. Both eights are about flow and movement. In this case, I feel movement away. So I don't feel like this is the first fight. I don't feel like this is the first um feather on the camel's back. I feel like, this fight was like the culmination of a lot of fights. And I just feel like they don't feel like things can go anywhere else, but it's like almost like cycles. It's like like an eight is like a cycle, right? And I just feel like they're like, we've been repeating the same cycle over and over and over again. I got to break this cycle. So I don't feel like that they will be returning. I feel like they're with these cards that they're on their way, flowing and trying to, break the cycles that they have been choosing over their life. And I feel like if you know anything about their past relationships, you might see some similarities between your relationship and those. And they just are seeing like they're just thinking, I'm just repeating the same thing over and over again. I've got to stop. And I kind of feel like that's the kind of energy that's coming in, Nishan. So, all right. So that's what they have for you. So many blessings to you. And then lastly, but not leastly, we have Swaroop Bobby. So Swaroop, you want to know what is coming towards you? Let's take a look here. The devil. So you do, the devil card, which is Capricorn and Saturn energy, which is a shaking and a rattling of your cage. It's the cage that we have our mind in, the cage that we have our heart in. And the Seven of Cups is about emotional confusion. And, if you're feeling like there's a lot of this happening where you just feel like um, some long held beliefs are being challenged and you're not sure like what it is that I want to do. Who am I? It's kind of like this Saturn return energy were long held beliefs about who I'm supposed to be, who I'm supposed to be with, what I'm supposed to be, doing with my life. All of it is just shaken. And when we realize that, why do I want this stuff? When we start to question our thoughts and our beliefs and mindsets, we have this freedom that comes that helps us escape this cage. But along with all this thinking that's being challenged, all these emotions are bubbling up too, because we're like, I don't know what I want. I don't know who I am. I don't know who I want to be with, where I want to go, where I want to live. It's just like you're kind of off kilter, like a fish out of water energy that's here, but it's for you. And it's an important time of your life because once you realize you're in a cage and you realize that they point you to a door behind you that's open, that's never been closed, and we've discover my heart can be free, my mind can be free, and then you're able to have clarity and understand where does you want to go, who you want to be, who you want to be with. A lot of beautiful clarity comes in with it all. So I love it for you. Just, realize that the storm happens. Storms happen on purpose to clear and cleanse and to share pollens and to move things away and to water the plants, and so they all happen on purpose for us. Just realize that this feeling of confusion and feeling of kind of shaking of things up is for you in the long run. So you can trust spirit, the universe is kind, it is for you. Even though sometimes it feels like it's happening to you, it is happening for you. All right. So I feel like that's what they want you to know that's going on right now. So, right. So that's what they have for you, Swaroop. So many blessings to you. And that is it for this evening. So a short and sweet one. I will post a comment real quick here listing the order in which a couple handfuls were completed, so you can find your reading more easily. Till then, remember, every day, every moment, every second of our lives, we truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you guys too. So till I see you again, much love. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.